Some years ago, a young English girl used to visit my home twice a week. From the very first day, her quiet manner and gentle spirit captivated me. Human character has so many lights and shades, so many different facets, and Lizzie's was one of quiet grace. She was tall and slender, with a fair complexion and these incredibly large, blue eyes that just radiated tenderness. You could see the kindness in her soul just by looking at her. The work she did for me was quite simple, but even so, I couldn't help but feel she didn't seem strong enough for it. I worried about her, so one day, I gently suggested this to her. I thought it was only fair that she understood from the beginning what the work entailed, so she wouldn't take on something that might be too much for her strength. "Oh, no," she replied, her voice soft but firm, a sweet smile gracing her lips. "I am much stronger than I look. My work here will be like play. It's not heavy work, and I am very quick. You will see." Her confidence was reassuring, and I decided to trust her judgment. After all, she knew her own capabilities best. As the days turned into weeks, Lizzie became a regular, comforting presence in my home. She moved with a quiet efficiency that was truly remarkable. Everything she did was done with such care and precision. My house had never felt so serene. It was clear she took great pride in her work, and her initial confidence was well-founded. She was indeed much stronger than she appeared, not just physically, but in spirit. One morning, she came to me, a hint of concern in her expressive blue eyes. "I'm so sorry," she began, her voice a little shaky, "but I'm afraid I cannot come tomorrow. My mother is not well, and I must stay with her." I assured her it was perfectly fine and told her not to worry about me at all, but to take all the time she needed for her mother. I knew how much her family meant to her. When she returned, she seemed a little more subdued. I asked after her mother, and she explained that her mother had frequent, severe attacks of illness, and during those times, Lizzie was her sole nurse and caretaker. She spoke of her mother with such profound love and devotion. It was clear that their bond was incredibly deep. Lizzie would describe how she would read to her mother for hours, sing her favorite hymns, and just sit by her side, holding her hand. One day, I decided to pay a visit to Lizzie's mother myself. I wanted to meet the woman who had raised such a wonderful daughter. Their home was humble, a small, neat cottage, but it was filled with an atmosphere of love and peace. Lizzie's mother was propped up in bed, her face pale, but her smile warm and welcoming. She looked at Lizzie with an expression of pure adoration. "You have a treasure in your daughter," I told her, and her eyes filled with tears of gratitude. "I know," she whispered, "she is my angel. God sent her to me." We talked for a while, and she shared stories of Lizzie's childhood, her kindness to animals, her unwavering optimism even in difficult times. It was a beautiful afternoon, one that solidified my admiration for both of them. Weeks later, Lizzie arrived at my house, her face ashen. Her eyes, usually so full of light, were red and swollen from crying. She could barely speak. "My mother," she choked out, "she's gone." My heart broke for her. I held her as she sobbed, this gentle soul now shouldering an immense grief. She told me her mother had passed away peacefully in her sleep, with Lizzie by her side, holding her hand until the very end. In the midst of her sorrow, Lizzie's strength was still there, a quiet, resilient flame. She spoke of her mother not with despair, but with a deep, abiding love. "She is with the angels now," she said, a faint smile touching her lips. "She is free from pain." The love she had for her mother transcended even death, becoming a source of comfort and strength. It was a powerful lesson in love, loss, and the incredible resilience of the human spirit. Thank you for listening to Lizzie's story. If you found it touching, please like and subscribe for more stories like this.